Hey, so one of the questions that I get a lot about my book is just there seems to be someone dropping metal outside. One of the questions I get a lot about my book is just why I say it's based in part on a true story, and I've alluded to some of the things in the past in blog posts, and but I want to talk about a specific incident right now. And there's a chapter in the book. It's called Daventry, and I'm going to read a piece of it right now. It took me 37 hours to drive all the way from California to Ohio, from Los Angeles to Daventry. To make it without spending the night at a motel, I consumed Vibrant like peanut butter M&Ms. I still had to stop 3 times, twice at rest stops in Oklahoma and once on the side of the road in Texas. I slept in each place for an hour at a time. A giant vanilla milkshake from McDonald's helped carry me through St. Louis and Indianapolis and into Ohio. When I reached the turnpike in Toledo, it was night again, and I started to hallucinate. The brake lights on the semi-trucks in front of me transformed into devil-like monsters as my mental and physical selves seemed to separate. I had an out-of-body experience, and I no longer believed I could control my car. Thankfully, it passed. I caught my second wind once dawn began to break. So that is all accurate. I did all that. The last time I drove from LA to what's called Daventry is actually a different town, which I will leave up to your imagination or to your methods of search to find out. But yeah, that was pretty much my experience last time I drove from LA to Ohio. And I think what it was the reason that I did it was I wasn't really happy about driving back, and I felt like for me to feel like that experience was worthwhile, I had to accomplish something really dramatic in my mind. It wasn't really, it's a pretty insignificant accomplishment if you think about it, but to present it, I presented myself with a challenge, which was don't stay at a hotel. I slept for a couple hours, probably on and off in rest stops on the side of the road and shit. But that was my challenge. I succeeded, and I actually rewrote the book to incorporate that into it after I did it. So that's kind of an indication of the way I took things that happened to me in my own life and I warped them, or in this case, didn't really warp them at all, except for the reason that I was driving from LA to Ohio. There you go. Maybe I'll come back with some more facts later on. Bye bye.